Hello and welcome back to I Wani Hug That Gator. Eventually we pull into the station. We're here. 9:57. It's right outside, the straight shot to the front door. The door is open, and a few couples start exiting. That's fine, people leaving these things early all the time. A tinge of fear mars Olivia's face. I give her a reassuring smile and start to push her out past the inflow. The convention center is just up ahead, covered in what must be hundreds of feet worth of sparkling fairy lights. A 10-foot-tall Christmas tree stands near the entrance, topped with star that pierces the night sky. I turn the corner into the parking lot and... the chatter and milling of couples entering cars and walking past us to the metro. My pace slows to a walk. We can't have been that late, could we? There should be a few minutes to spare. There should be. As more couples trickle out the door, a tired figure stands at the door. It's Ben. He's holding the door open for a few more couples. I stop in front of him, and when he notices us, he stops and stares. Ben, what are you two doing here? It's over. Go home. We need to do cleanup. But the formal, it ends at 10. Ben raises an eyebrow. Everyone should still be here. It's just getting ready to leave. I peek past Ben. The place is nearly empty. We needed to be out by 10. It's 2 minutes past. No. Look, Ben, it took some time, but trust me, we got it. We can call everyone back, use the speaker, something. Just let Olivia do the last-minute speech. A last-minute speech? Are you fucking kidding me? Olivia, you made a commitment, and you failed. Again. Like always, you throw this pity party for yourself, and someone else has to pick up your slack. You couldn't even drop the act for Latican? Well then, Olivia, you won. You abandoned Latican so you could run away with your boyfriend and pretend nothing ever happened. Congrats. Dude, holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? I get up in his face. Olivia tugs softly on my sleeve to pull me back. He sighs. I'm not getting worked up over this. You got a speech? Okay, let's hear it. I'll be your audience, Bitch. No. Thrilling. I'm moved to tears. Ben, what's gotten into you? Nothing. Just leave me be for the night, okay? And Olivia? Stop looking at me like that. He takes a step back and lets the door close. Ooh. I feel Olivia's consistent tug on my sleeve. A deep exhale. It's not worth it. The walk back to the metro is silent. From us, at least. The chatter of the couples around us is lively. Tales of the night well spent, how fun it was, impromptu plans being made to visit each other's place for the night. But Olivia just left out of it. She was so excited before. It's like someone clipped her wings. Someone. I'm not letting that guy live this down. Heavy gloom hangs above Olivia's head. Sitting silently in the empty car with her, any previous words I had to help us are simply gone. Instead, I lean closer to her, my hand finding one of hers that's balled up tight in her dress. My fingers softly unwrap hers, carefully disentangling them from the soft clothes she's gripping. Her head tilts upright, just enough that I can see the fresh tears trailing down her cheeks. Once more I take her face into my other hand, my thumb wiping away any one track of tears from her. A sorrowful smile spreads across her lips, small and feeble on the verge of breaking. Rising from the seat just enough, I bring myself closer to Olivia. The hug is awkward and shaky from rocking of the train car, but I keep tight hold of her, cradling her head against my chest. Olivia's tears soak into my suit jacket, already ruined from our failed attempt to get to the formal. I couldn't care less for the damn thing, though. All that matters right now is being here with Olivia. My front door opens easily enough as I slowly wheel Olivia into my home. I don't know who's more tired, but I know for a fact that I'm in need of a change of clothes. Olivia? She simply responds with a non-committal grunt. I need to change out of this. Another grunt. With a gentle sigh, I set Olivia's hoodie in her lap. I'll take you to the guest room so you can change too, okay? The third grunt, but with a nod. After I bring the girl to the guest room, on the ground floor, I scale my stairs slowly. Once away from Olivia, I finally feel the full weight of my exertions tonight. My arms feel leadened, my legs are wobbled as jelly. I want to just collapse and sleep, drops violently on my shoulders. But I find the strength to haul myself into my room. It's a struggle to remove the sweat-covered, soaked clothes from my body. Removing the undershirt almost made me slam my face first into a wall. And go. Wah! Ow. The cool hardwood of my floor feels amazing on my scalding hot back, even if my tailbone feels bruised. Olivia is kneeling in my doorway, back in her usual hoodie. Seeing her concerned look helps dull the pain. I'm fine. Good. She shuffles further into my room, her eyes roving over my walls thoroughly. I consider standing, but my leg could use some reprieve. So I simply reach for a clean shirt I'd set aside and slide it on swiftly. Nice room. Thanks. My knees ache terribly as I shuffle after Olivia, uncaring about how it may ruin my dress slacks. Olivia plants herself at the foot of my bed, and I take a spot right next to her. Her hand finds mine immediately, and her head lands on my shoulder. We simply sit and relax like that. The stress from all that oozes off of me as Olivia nuzzles against me. It's an odd sort of silent serenity that settles on us. No sound at all except how breathing each puff of air taking with it more and more of our worldly troubles. Inko, her voice is soft and steady. I'm sorry. About tonight. It's all my fault. I lean my head against hers and shake it in her rejection of her statement. It's fine, Olivia. I don't blame you for anything Ben said. But if I had realized sooner. I shake my head again. What matters is you figured it out. And I'm sure Mr. Laddick can. Her breathing hitches to his name. I mean, you understand what's important. Yeah? Her head bob of agreement presses her silky hair against my cheek. What matters now is that we're together and enjoying the rest of the night, okay? She bobs her head again, and I can feel her anxious sigh escape her. So, what do you want to do? We could watch a movie, or maybe I can show you some photos, or... Go. I pause to hear what she wants. I'd just like to stay here with you. Of course. Another pause. But, what is it? Just name it, Olivia, and I'll do my best. Well, could you turn off the lights? The lights? Those lights? The ones with the switch all the way back at my doorway? My legs are practically cinder blocks now with how heavy they feel. But if that's what she wants. Of course. I'm going to die. Sheer brutal agony lances through my sore legs, but I manage to get up to my feet. I swear I hear snickering as I slowly shuffle the light switch. Must be my imagination. Once I manage to get the wall, it's a simple matter of flick the switch and douse my room in evening darkness. There's a gasp from Olivia, and I can just manage to turn without collapsing myself. Olivia? The stars, Inko. Stars? In the dim moonlight flittering into my room, I can see Olivia's head turned towards my window. Huh? No wonder they made suburbs out here, I guess. Olivia shifts back to her knees and moves to my window. Wow. You like stargazing? My dad used to take me out. The nebulas I saw back then, those colors, they always stuck with me, swirling around in my thoughts. Managing the steps needed to reach the window, I stand next to Olivia and look through the window. It's a clear night with the moon only quarter waning. I had never considered it, but these new suburbs don't have too much light pollution. Unlike Olivia's neighborhood. How long has it been since she's seen the night sky like this? My legs finally reach their tipping point, and I find myself collapsed onto my desk chair. When my arms land on my desk, my hand lands on something. It's my camera. Say, Olivia. Huh? Would you like a better view? Huh? Of the sky, here. I find my tripod, search my desk for my biggest camera lens. After some practice setup, the camera is pointed right out my window, aimed at the cosmos above. And then the whole thing is connected to my computer. Presto, our very own observatory. The screen is filled with beautiful high-def feed from the camera. I slide in the computer chair to show Olivia. Whoa. Wanna come see? I move to get out of the chair so she can have a turn. But in a flash of movement betraying her tired exterior, Olivia forced herself into the chair right on my legs. Feeling her weight press into me is nice. It's really nice. I carefully aim the tripod bit by bit, aiming the various sights in the sky. We see a distant nebula swirling around in blue and purple. It's only barely visible, but it's there. I should paint something like that someday. I bet it'd be really pretty. I don't think I could do it justice. You don't think so? I'd like to see you give it a shot. I catch something in the stream for just a second. Hold it. Slow now. I know I just saw something. Whoa. Is that? I think it is. A shooting star up close for us to see. Nobody else in the city gets to see this. You want to make a wish? Olivia thinks to herself and turns her head back to look at me. You saw it first. Are those the rules? Alright. I wish. Okay. A wish. Okay, think fast. I wish things will turn out okay. That sounds good. For some reason, I always think you're supposed to pray a bit when you do this. Whoops. I look away from the monitor and smile to Olivia. So, don't want to tell you. Besides, I think it's already coming true. Olivia rolled her eyes through the screen, lit up her smile too. Feeling her snuggle further into me, we continue looking at the celestial bodies that hung over us. My arms wrapped around her midriff, holding her close as possible. Her midriff. It's how we spent the night together. Just us and the stars and nothing else in the world. The purr reverberating from Olivia and through my chest slowly soothed us both to sleep. Yeah, that wish is coming true. A month has passed since that night. I held Olivia, she held me, and things were okay for just a while. After everything she's been through, Olivia needed something to help lift the burden weight from her shoulders. Thankfully, the next day marked the beginning of winter break, and we ended up spending most of the time of it together. Most of the time was just hanging out with each other's houses, watching shows and playing games. She even taught me how to get guts to perform tricks. It was simplistic, but those intimate moments with her were memories I'll cherish for as long as I live. I even got to spend Christmas and New Year's with her and the Payne family. It was the closest thing to having a real family of experience in years. In those 2 weeks, I never felt more connected to Olivia. Time marches on, though, and the future draws closer day by day. The first semester ended last week, and this week, along with the new syllabus for the semester. We've also been given our college prep packets. along with a number of different application forms. There's so many that my cramped backpack can't fit them. Looking through the various sheets, I feel confident in most of my choices, most of which are within the city. And I hope... Oh, there's my stop. Holding the two overfilled folders to my chest, I make my exit and head for my usual destination. Minding the numerous papers in my arms, I gently push open the door to the Payne residence. It's open. I know, Randy, thanks. The head of the house and Vinny are at a dining room table working on his homework together. Hey, Inky! Libby's in her room. Vinny, stay focused. Thanks, Vinny. I ruffle little Dino's hair as I pass by him. Pushing through my girlfriend's bedroom door, I come to see her. Ah, look at me. Oh, look at me. It's perfectly fine for me to ignore your iframes and one-shots with you, some bullshit oversized turd-looking sword. Raging once again at her laptop games. If it makes you angry, why don't you switch to another game? No, I'm almost enjoying my anger. That's a gamer secret. Oh, fuck. Olivia raged so hard she killed me for a moment. No, I'm almost enjoying my... She snorts and shuts the game off, twisting it around so I can hug her on her bed. Hey, Inko. Hey. Olivia sweeps her laptop aside to give me room. I allow my backpack to drop to the floor and set one of the overpacked folders on Olivia's lap. She groans and flops backwards. Come on, Inko, it's Friday. It's Thursday, actually. It isn't coursework, though. Olivia sits back up and checks the folder. Then what is... Oh, these. Leaning over, I pull out her actual classwork from my backpack and set the sheets on her lap. Yeah, it's really starting to pile up. It's a bit of work getting your teachers to pass the stuff along to me. There's probably a week's worth of stuff this time. Groovy. Do we really need to? Yes. Come on, I know most of this stuff, so it'll be a cinch. I get the first assignment out and use the binder as a clipboard. Ready to start. The first assignment was just some busy work with crossword puzzles involving state capitals. While Olivia lazily drags her mechanical pencil across the page, I fill it out. I bring it up. I miss you. At school. It's not the same without you around. The school's been back in session for nearly a month now. At first, Olivia was eager to return. Then she just skipped a day. Then 2 days in a week. Then the entire week, and she's just been absent. Ever since that night, she's just lost more and more motivation to graduate. It's the least I can do to try to stop it. I'm willing to help her here. Damien and Liz miss you too. Sorry, I'll probably go tomorrow. Probably. Olivia, I'm worried for you. You're right at the finish line. It scares me seeing you get senioritis like this. It's not senioritis. Well, it sort of is. She does a little hand gesture and sighs. I just don't see the point. Nothing I'm going to do benefits from a high school diploma, right? I don't think that's true. You can't be too sure of anything. Olivia blows air out of her nose. I place a hand on Olivia's shoulder. Please, Olivia, just do this for me. She stares back, a twinge of fear in her eyes. All right. Just for you. I'll consider it. Thanks. We keep working away at the pile of assignments. A few papers in, Olivia thinks to boot up her laptop and play some ambient metal for this. Her occasionally asks my opinion on the song, self-conscious if I like it or not. At this point, Mr. Payne let us know he's heading out for some errands. This is pretty nice, getting to teach Olivia what she'd missed in our class and keep her up to speed. Dare I say that homework is even relaxing? Less busy work, more so that we're together. About halfway in, an hour later, there's a loud knock at the door. That doesn't sound like anyone's here, knock. Can you tell? Yeah. Could be a package delivery. I'll go get it then. I give Olivia's shoulder a little rub while I get up. She tries nipping at my sleeve. It's still pretty cold out, so I shouldn't take too long to get it. If it's a package, it may be something that's not good to leave out. I open the door. What the fuck do you want? Hey, Inko. Instantly, my enthusiasm is drained. What is it? He started to shiver in the freezing, huddling to himself. Look, Inko, can I come in for a moment? No. What do you want? He sighs. Listen, I know things didn't go well when we last talked. We didn't leave on good terms. I'm here because of Olivia. Why is she not coming to school? None of your business. She needs to keep up her grades up. She needs to keep her braids up. I feel my lip instinctively curl expression into a grimace. What? Fuck off, dude. No, this is serious. Why the hell do you think this is something you need to be involved in? I'm working on it. Are you? She's about to lose her eligibility for graduation. She's going to flunk out. My fingers dig into the wood of the doorway. I had figured, but she hasn't missed that many. Olivia's completed all the assignments and... How close? Dangerously close. Close enough that I got the memo. What do I do then? We need to convince her to go back. Some people keep letting her get away with it by handing her pity points, but there should be no excuse when the situation is as dire. What do you mean, some people? Inko, it's obvious that you're only encouraging her to fall further into the abyss. If you keep enabling her to slack off, she's never going to improve. You have to know on some level, you know I'm right. So if you're not going to do anything about this in a meaningful way, then I'll tell her myself. Ben has the audacity to try to walk past me, and I shut him down with a firm hand to his chest. Why can't you get the idea, Ben? Olivia wants nothing to do with you. I'm trying to do what's best for her. Olivia starts yelling at the near top of his lungs. Olivia! Please just hear me out. I'm just trying to help you. Ben, stop. God damn it, what is going on? Olivia! Please just hear me out. I'm trying to help you. Ben, stop. Just let me talk to you. Stop! Just stay away from us before you make things even worse. Ben stands there unable to form any words for a while. I can't either. You psycho. Outside Olivia's room, I dread turning the doorknob. If I'm lucky, she just cranked up the music the whole time and thinks that there was just a delivery. It's nice little fantasy. I know better than that, though. The music already turned off and she turned it down when I opened the door. I sigh and open up. Olivia's huddled on the bed, holding her knees tighter. All my work is crumpled and torn, cast aside off of her bed. Damn it. It was close. Olivia? Sorry. I can't. I ignore the sound of the papers being crushed beneath my feet. My arm slowly wraps around Olivia, drawing her to my chest in a gentle hug. Though her wobbling gasps of breath, she whimpers a mantra of apologies. We were so close. I think, biting back frustration growl, I instead focus entirely on comforting Olivia. We were managing at least. Today would have been the day. But Ben, with a clear shake of my head, I returned my attention to Olivia, who was finally quieted down. Olivia? Her arms hold her legs more tightly. It'll be fine, Olivia. Her arms ease. We'll figure something out. I promise we'll figure things out. Ben's not completely wrong. The rest of the school year is a blur to me. Days turn to weeks, turn into months. It didn't even hit me that I was graduating until the day finally came. Being handed my diploma, shaking Scalar's hand, it felt almost surreal. It was the moment that I had been anticipating the entire year, and I finally achieved it. Although it didn't feel quite as fulfilling knowing Olivia was sitting with the audience rather than besides me. Regardless, I don't have time to dwell on the past. I need to worry about our future, and that means supporting her. I didn't even bother to check where the acceptance letter had come from, only that it was still here in Volcadra. It was simply a matter of going through the motions, filling a schedule, talking with the counselors, choosing whatever part. We got a bad ending. The content didn't matter. Just needs to get somewhere for the both of us. The last March rain patters on my windshield. Pollen is getting to start being a problem soon. Man, I can't wait to just relax. Today sucked. Between the yelling and almost getting hit by a car, all the running everywhere, I'm exhausted. I think of Olivia and, yeah, it's all worth it. I can't wait till I get back home. We got a bad ending. Spring break finally rolled around. All my coursework is finished and submitted just in time, and I even had the time to compose a cordial well wishes to all my professors. That leaves all my responsibilities checked off my mental bucket list. The next 2 weeks are completely open for us to enjoy. It's been a while since we were able to go out somewhere. Maybe I should plan something romantic. Maybe something to get some real fresh air and take advantage of the weather before I end up getting congested. Like camping, that'd be a lot of fun. I entertain myself with these thoughts for the rest of the way home. The lo-fi hip-hop station currently playing helped a lot too. Olivia's recently gotten into it and wanted me to give it a listen. Gotta say, it's pretty good. Finally arrive at my flat. It's a smaller, cozier place. Not that I can afford something more luxurious. It's just something that spoke to Olivia and I. I shift the car into park and pull my key from the ignition and sigh in relief. A small staircase, ladder, and I'm at my front door, unlocking it quickly and stepping inside. It's quiet as usual. Olivia's usually working around this time too. I quietly push her door open. She sat quiet in front of her drawing tablet, carefully painting a dramatic landscape. The colors of the digital screen shine off her visage, tinting her gentle smile with all sorts of exotic colors. I caught her at a good time. She looks stunning. Seeing her hard work combined with the ambient lighting in the room is a painting all of its own. When she sees me, the corner of her mouth picks up and I see a bit of that sparkle in her eyes. She waves to me and mouths a silent message. I made club sandwiches. Yours is in the fridge. I return the thumbs up. I'll be out in a bit. Let me wrap this up. Gently, I shut the door and make no sound. Sorry about that, guys. I'll need to start wrapping up soon, so... Our kitchen gets a decent amount of use, but is kept pretty tidy. Every now and again, I can see some culinary doodad. I'll pick it up for Olivia. I open the fridge. Inside are leftover pizza boxes, a half-gallon of milk, a stray can of soda, and some dwindling bags of fruit. I guess Olivia used the last of our actual food for lunch. I'll need to go shopping soon. And, of course, the sandwich Olivia made, wrapped up all fancy for me. There's even an olive spiked through the top with a toothpick. Looks good. I grab the soda and shut the door. Ordinarily, I sit at the table, but the couch is too inviting for my sore back. Olivia should be done with her stream soon. Maybe I should rent a movie or something? Before I take the first bite of the sandwich, the bedroom door creaks open. In the corner of my eye, I watch as my girlfriend tries to surreptitiously sneak towards me on hands and knees. While she has a miniature gator skin bag beneath her eyes, I can clearly see the mischievous glimmer in her mirror-like irises. Pretending not to notice her, I chew on the delicious sandwich meat until I feel its sharp tug at my wrist. Her jaws wrapped around it, gently gnawing on my limb. She lets go once I look at her, and I keep my hand held out so she can take it. When she does, it's a simple matter of drawing her up onto the couch beside me. She sniffs the air and follows the smell to my club, which she also nips at. Hey, give me some. One bite. One human bite. She crunches the other end, and I follow up with my next bite. It's good. Olivia's cooking is always wonderful. She's definitely upset about something. Hey, something got you down? You seem low energy. Nah, don't worry about it. Just some heckler when I was wrapping up the stream. Welcome to the club. Don't worry about it. How was your day? Oh man, it was nuts. I barely had time to finish my last assignment to avoid homework. Like all the other students, were in a rush too. Then there was some stupid bug with the submission website. Really exhausting day. And some prick nearly rear-ended me with his pickup. Ugh. But I did get my schedule cleared. The spring break is all ours. Aw, nice. How was your day? Oh, I just streamed. All day? Nice. Have you reached 5,000 followers? Yeah, I did. That's nice. Hopefully her career really takes off soon. Truthfully, I worry a bit about her. Oh yeah, I was thinking we could arrange a day out sometime, go on a little vacation during the break. Oh yeah? Yeah, does that sound fun? Come on, we need to get out more. I won out last week. Okay, I got your point. Yeah, it sounds fun. Where would you like to go? A park, maybe. I don't know what... I still don't know what's around here. I think there's a few public parks around. It'll be like when we saw the bluffs. Oh, you know what? We haven't gone back to Valcadra. We live in Valcadra, you dork. I meant the city. We should go check it out. I bet the Paynes would love to have us over. Olivia flinches. What do you say, little trip down memory lane? Come on, it's only been a year. I think it'd be fun to feel the coastal breeze again. Not yet. Olivia fidgets. I don't want the Paynes to see me yet. Why not? When I left, I didn't even leave on the best forms. I could tell they were unsure if I'd ever make something of myself and make things work for me. Heck, I want to prove that I could before I left. But now it's been a whole year, and what do I have to show? I don't even make enough to cover my share of rent. Olivia. My hand lays atop hers and curls over her fingers. Would Randy and Sophia care? Well, come on, we both know they'd just love to see you again. Her fidgets ease and the smile creeps slowly on her lips. Yeah. I guess. I'll shoot them a text later, okay? She looks up and nods happily. I wonder if this is in all the endings. I actually need to get a list of how to get all of the endings, and I'll probably get that from the Discord after this. After that, then, I don't know. How about camping? I can look into some local campsites. That sounds nice, yeah. Alright. Hey, you up for a movie or something? She nods. Using the remote, I browse for something decent. Oh, they added a bunch of old kaiju movies, nice. We finally settle in for a night of cheesy rubber suit monster battles. At some point, Olivia's tail wraps around my waist. A bodily drag me to her. Slowly, the sun starts to fade down, leaving us only illuminated by the television screen. I'm sorry, Inko. For what? Well, my arm wraps around her shoulder and pulls her close as possible. For everything. With a derisive snort, I shake my head. You haven't done anything to be sorry for, Olivia. Exactly. I've done nothing. Even in the duskiness of the room, I can see her hurt-filled eyes. I plant the most chastised of kisses on her nose, eliciting a giggle from her. I wouldn't say that. You've done much more than you know. For me, goes unsaid. But Olivia gets the message, and her head sinks into my chest. It's a bit difficult to pull my phone out with Olivia's tail in the way, but I manage. Oh my god, we stole the phone. Sophia, would you like to have lunch or something tomorrow? What are you doing? Sending a text message? Oh, absolutely, sweetie. We haven't heard a thing from either of you for so long. Why don't we get brunch? How about brunch with the Paynes sound, Liv? Okay. It's been a while since I had Auntie's waffles after all. Brunch sounds good. Wonderful. Remember, brunch. I accept the automated schedule update on my phone and let it drop to the couch cushions, and return to our movie marathon. I always love seeing the old cinematography tricks in action, and Olivia enjoys the cheesy battles. Well, we both are enjoying that part. It's made even better after I order a pizza. At some point, Olivia falls asleep, leaning against me, and I find it hard to stay awake too. So, the next morning, we're going to see what happens. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. Keep being awesome, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.